Can you hear me? Hello, Anshul.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, you can hear me? Okay.
Yeah,
I was
I wasn't able to
thinking.
unmute. Sorry.
Yeah, sure. No problem. So today is a big day, long day. Sorry. So we will be starting with the trigonometry. So we had stopped in between. So giving you problems on standard angles. So
Yes.
yeah, you can start with it. Yeah, a is equals to 60 degrees. Verify that sine square a plus cos square is equals to 1. And we
Yes.
have other questions as well. Please start doing one by one.
Yes. Sir, can I just write the trigonometric table before I start?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. For now, I think you can refer to your book if possible, right?
Yes, sir.
Refer to your textbook so that like when people come, it will be easy for them as well. Done. First one.
No, sir. I'm still doing it.
Be faster.
Yes, sir. I got the first one.
Yeah. The first one would be 3 plus 1 divided by 4. Answer is 4 by 4. Answer is 1. Nivedita,
Yes.
please start doing it. We had
Yes, sir.
discussed uh, standard angle table. These questions are on standard angle table. So yeah, cosecant A minus tan A. So it's very simple. So we have to worry about A. So secant 60 degrees. So then see what is secant 60. Secant 60 is 2. So write it as 2. Then it should be tell tan 60. So tan 60 is root 3. No, no, no. Yeah, root 3. So it is secant A is 2. Yeah, correct. So 2 square minus the root 3 the whole square. Answer is 4 minus 3. Answer is 1. Simple. Okay, I think from there we'll move ahead. Next question, next kind of question. So these are like simple questions. Now it's become slightly complicated. A is equal to 30. So start doing the fifth one. Fifth one looks complicated. So please do fifth one both. Both do fifth one. Sin A equals root of 1 minus cos 2A divided by 2. A is equals to 30 degrees. Take it as LHS and RHS and do. It's important to take it as LHS and RHS. So sin A equals sin 30. Sin 30 is 1 by 2. So this is left hand side. I'm taking it as RHS now. RHS would be root of 1 minus cos 60. So 2 into 30 will be 60 divided by 2. What is cos 60? Cos 60 is 1 by 2. Cos 60 is 1 by 2. Use the table. Divide by 2. So it will be tell 2 minus 1 by 2 whole divided by 2, which is under root, which is 1 by 2 divided by 2, which is under root again. So it will be 1 by 4, which is under root. The answer is 1 by 2. So by which I can tell LHS is equals to RHS. So this is the question. Please look at it and do it faster. Okay, so these kind of questions can come, which are like okay to handle, not very difficult. So let me move on to next kind of question, which is slightly more different from these kind of questions. Start doing this. Come on, all three of you. If A and B are acute angles, cos A plus B is equals to half. Sine A minus B is equals to again half itself. Find the value of A and B. Like you're seeing half of the answer actually. So go with that. I'll give 2 minutes. Please do it very fast. Yeah. What is the value of A and B? Anyone? Anybody who has a value of A and B? Okay. Cos theta, I'll
Sir,
consider this as theta. Yeah.
A is 45 and B is 15.
45
Yes,
and
sir.
15. Yeah. So 45 plus 15 would be 60. So cos 60 is 1 by 2. Sin 30 is also 1 by 2. 45 minus 15. Done. So you can use simultaneous equations if you want to find the answer. Okay. So after this, we are going to complementary angles. So in complementary angles, this is important. Okay. So yesterday I discussed how sine value and cos value is ulta, or it is 90-degree shifted. So that is again by this one, sine 90 minus a, 90 minus theta also you can tell. 90 minus a is cos theta, cos 90 minus a is sin theta, tan 90 minus a is cot, cosecant is secant, secant is cosecant, cot is tan. Very simple. So these are called as complementary angles. So on this, there are few problems which we have to solve, which are like pretty easy, not so difficult. Yeah. Have you studied trigonometry in 8th standard?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No. Oh yeah. Okay then. So then it might be slightly first time, right? So these are very simple problems. Now cos 35. I'll do the first part of this. So you can do the second part and all. So cos 35, I can write it as sine 90 minus 35, because we know
90 minus 55.
90 minus
Sorry, sir. Minus
50.
50.
Is
Yeah.
it 55?
Yeah.
90 minus theta, right? So like see, we have studied sine 90 minus a is cos a, right?
Yes, sir. My mistake.
Yeah. So I am writing a only. So it will be 35. That I can write it as, sorry, I am wrong again. So yeah, minus, I think I have to be like more clear about it. Yeah. So I have to write it as sine 90 minus 35. So this will be sine 55. So I'll have sine 55 by 55. Then it got cancelled. Answer is 1. So can you find for the other two and tell me the answer? Similarly for sine 12 divided by cos 78, cos 18 divided by sine 72. Please tell me the answer for this question.
So all their values are 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all
And
the
the
values
final
are
answer
1.
is also 1.
Yeah, the final answer is also 1. Hope Akshat, you got this.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, I thought of telling Anshul. Sorry. Anshul, I hope you got this question.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's very simple actually. Let's move on with the next type of question, which involves like 2 or 3 things. 1 second, I just didn't copy it properly. Yes, this is the question what we have. Secant 17, secant 17 divided by cosecant 73 plus tan 68 degrees divided by cos 22 degree, cot 22 degrees, cos square 44 degrees plus cos square 46 degrees. So what is the value of this? You have to find. Let's see how you will go about this problem and find the answer for this. Okay, So 4 people are there. I'll ask 4 things for 4 people. Okay, I will start with Anshul. Anshul, what's the answer for the first part of the question?
1.
1. That's right. Akshat, what is the answer for the second part of the question? What is the answer? Akshat. Okay. Nivedita, what is the second part of the question? Answer?
Also 1.
Also 1. Okay. You have the. Okay. Now, what to do about these two? Who will answer this?
So
Who
you
will
can
answer this
split
question?
it like the first part as cos 90 minus
Yeah.
46.
So I can write cos 44 as
90 minus
sine
46.
90 minus 46. Correct. 90 minus 44, right? And that will become sine 96.
So I wrote it as a cos value instead
No
of a
problem.
sine.
You can do 44 or 46. You can do.
Sir,
I'm
can you
simply
hear me
squaring.
now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Okay, so I can write cos square 44 as sine square 46. That means it is sine square theta plus cos square theta. Shruti, what is the answer for sine square theta plus cos square theta?
So you might just join, right? I'm not sure. I
Okay.
don't
We did it yesterday. You
remember
can
the
look it at the look at the recordings actually.
Sir,
Sine
it's
square
1.
theta plus cos square theta is 1. Very good. It's 1. So I can write the overall answer of this is 1. So overall answer is 3. 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1 is 3. Okay. So these are the kind of question they can ask in your examination, which is slightly here and there. Okay. I'm doing one more kind of question, which is like interesting. Okay. Fine. So this is the question. Tan 5 degrees, tan 35 degrees, tan 60 degrees, tan 55 degrees, tan 18 degrees. This is the question. You have to multiply and tell me the answer for all. Okay. Anybody with the answer, like how to go about this? This is slightly tricky, but it's not so tricky as well. So I understand that there is 5 and 85. So if I do 90 minus 5, I'll get 5. So that idea I'm using. So tan 5 degrees and tan 85 degrees, I'm writing with one group. Tan 35 degrees and tan 55 degrees, I'm writing with one more group. Tan 60, I'm writing it like that itself. And I know the value of tan 60. It's a standard angle. We know about it, right? Now, tan 5 degrees, I can write. So I'm writing it as tan 5 only. But tan 85, I'm writing it as cot 85. Why I'm writing cot 85? I know cot A is nothing but tan 90 minus tan 90 minus A. So in that idea, I'm writing like this. The second part, I'm writing it as tan 35 divided by cot 55. Why I'm writing cot? Because I know cot A is equals to, or cot theta equals to 1 by tan theta. It's a reciprocal. Tan 60, I'm writing it like that itself. Next part, I'm writing this as tan 5, and I know cot 85 can be written as cot 85. If I write it here, cot 85 is nothing but tan 90 minus 85, which is nothing but tan 5. So I can write it as tan 5 into, similarly, I can write it as tan 35 divided by tan 35. Anybody with the answer?
Sir, is it
So
root?
root 3.
Correct. It's root 3 is the answer because tan 60 is basically root 3. So the answer for this is root 3. So you have to know the basics of yesterday's class where we did the basics, no? So that is very, very important to carry out these kind of problems. Yes. So there is no like much difficult problems actually with whatever you have, because this is the first time you're studying trigonometry. Yeah, this is the like slightly difficult problem. So in a triangle ABC, you have to consider a triangle ABC and prove that sine of A plus B divided by 2 is equals to sine of C by 2. Sorry,
So
cos
where
of
is
C.
it right angled at?
That you can decide, I guess. Yeah, you can decide.
Yes.
You can decide on that part. Or why do you want a right angle? I don't think you need a right angle at all.
Sir, does trigonometry work with other triangles except
Yeah.
right
I
angle?
will also answer about that question. That's a very good question. I thought I forgot to tell yesterday. Okay. Now how to solve this in a triangle? So we have a triangle and I'm drawing it like this. I'm not drawing even right angle triangle. So let us assume this is ABC. So A plus B plus C is
Sir,
tell
can you
180
do A
degree.
plus B equals 180 minus C?
Yeah. So I can write A plus B equals to 180 minus C. That is the right way to go about it. So what will be the answer be? Sine of 180 divided minus C divided by 2. That will be the answer. I have to prove it as cos C by 2. That is automatically getting proved. Here only it is getting proved actually. So I can write this one as 180 divided by 2 minus C by 2. Right? So this is nothing but sine of 90 minus C by 2. We have studied that sine of 90 minus A is cos
Cos
A.
A.
So in that sense, I can write it as cos C by 2. It is very good, very easily getting proved. Okay, so that's it. So you have few other questions as well, which is of few things. So you have dimensional questions, which is about pole and those stuff. We can solve one question actually with respect to that question. Yes. Yeah. Coming on to the question, what Anshul was asking, can we put trigonometry to any kind of triangle? Can anybody answer this question out of three? Anyone? The answer is yes. You can apply to any kind of triangle. The reason being, imagine I have a equilateral triangle. All the sides are equal. I don't have any 90-degree at all, so I have to be like worrying about the hypotenuse or the adjacent or the one more side, that is opposite side, right? However, what if I draw a perpendicular? Now I created a right angle triangle. So I can calculate about this and may just do 2 times it, right? So that can be done. So the overall answer is yes, it can be given for any kind of triangle. So you can put it for any kind of triangle because you know any kind of triangle, you can draw a perpendicular and try to draw and find everything. So let us move ahead and solve this question. The string of a kite is 120-meter long and it makes 45 degrees with horizontal. Find the height of the kite from the ground. Okay. The string. So obviously you are flying a kite here. You are flying a kite, right? So obviously you are not flying it vertically like this. So you are flying it from tell a building. So this string is basically 120 meter. Very simple. And this inclination what it is making is 45 degrees. Now you have to find the horizontal height. You have to literally find this height, which is h. So come on, try to do this and tell me. This is called as application of trigonometry. So where we are trying to apply what we have studied in trigonometry. And the best part is you don't know this side. So if imagine this is ABC, I don't know what is BC. I don't know what is BC. Yet I can find the answer. That's the beauty of trigonometry. So if you don't know trigonometry, you can't find it because there are two unknowns here. Okay, let us see how to find. So I will take sine. Sine is opposite by hypotenuse. I'll see if I can use this. For this is the opposite. Yes, I can directly use it. So the answer is sine. I know what is the answer, but I'll see even for cos. Cos is adjacent. Oh yeah, I can also use this and find adjacent. Very simple. If I use cos, I have to again use Pythagoras theorem. That I know how to do it. Now I'll use the first part. So sine 45 degrees equals to opposite. Opposite is h divided by hypotenuse is 120. So sine 45 is how much? 1 by root 2 is equals to h by 120. So h will be equals to 120 into 1 by root 2. So you can put this thing and find the answer. The answer is coming at around 84.6 meter. Anybody who has to solve these kind of problems, there are 2-3 problems like this, so you can start doing it from your textbook. So that will help you guys, and if you have anything like any difficulties, you can also obviously let me know. Yeah, right. Anybody who has problem with this? Okay, so now considering we have less time, I am moving on with the next chapter. that chapter I'm moving on is area and perimeter. Okay, so can someone tell what all topics are there, because it is only telling example sorry, exercise 17, right? It is only telling the 17A, only the first exercise. So does it only have triangle or it also has quadrilaterals? Can anyone confirm fast?
Only triangle.
Only triangles. Okay, fine, great then. So we are running with area and perimeter right now. So the few formulas what we have to know. So what are the few formulas we have to know for area? So what is the formula for area of a triangle? Of triangle, we know it is only triangle, right? Yeah.
So root of s into s minus a into s minus b into
Oh,
s minus
okay.
c.
That's a universal formula, yeah. But we are going with half into base into height initially, and then is equals to root of s into s minus a into s minus b into s minus c, where s is equals to what?
So half of the perimeter.
Yeah, half of the perimeter, or a plus b plus c by
2.
So next one is perimeter. So what is the value of a perimeter? Like what's the answer for perimeter?
A plus b plus c.
A plus b plus c, correct. So it is sum of all the sides, right? Okay, so let us start with the first question, which has a very simple thing. So I have 1 2 3 like 1 and 2 and 3 parts. So I will give it to 3 people. So 3 people, please start solving these questions. Okay, so I will write a plus b plus c. Yeah, so the first part goes to tell Shruti. The second part goes to Nivedita. The third part goes to Anshul. Okay, Akshat, you will get a chance in the next question. Start doing it and tell me the answer.
So first is 30 centimeters square.
That is 37. We put 37.
30, 30,
30.
30.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
second is 60 centimeters square.
Second one is 60 centimeter square. Okay. That's right. Third one. In this of this question, calculate the length and diameter corresponding to the. Okay.
Sir, is it also 15?
No, like you have to calculate the height, right? So you have to calculate the altitude. It's not 15.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Shruti and Nivedita, you can try this. Largest side. Take the largest side. Which is the largest side? You have to go with second part of the question. Go
17.
with second part of the. Yeah, correct. 17. That's right. 17 you have to start with, but the answer is not 17. Answer is, anybody who has the answer? This you would have studied in your previous year. So area is half into base into height.
Sir, is
So
it 7 1 by 17?
correct. I think that's the right answer. So it is area. We know the area is 60. Half into, we are taking base as 17 and height as h. We are finding for h. The answer is 7.06 centimeter. Okay, now the next question, next formula, what we have to know is area of an equilateral triangle. Anybody who knows the area of equilateral triangle?
Root 3 by 4a square.
Root 3 by 4 a square. Okay, it's a equilateral triangle. Okay, so it is root 3 by 4 a square. Is it right? Is it correct? Please confirm, people. That is right, actually. So anybody who knows the proof for this? I have an equilateral triangle here. Anybody who knows the proof for this? We know this is a. We don't know what is height, but we know this is a by 2. We can find height from this, and we can use half into base into height. Okay, try to do that. Try to do that, please. Try to do that. You should get the answer as root 3 by 4 a square. Okay, we'll get answer as root 3 by 4. Root 3 by 4. Anybody who got the answer? Anybody who got the answer? Akshat, you also didn't get it. What about Anshul? Nivedita, Shruti?
So the
Guys didn't
height
get
is
it.
root 3 by 4 a square, right?
So the height is basically root 3 by 2a. That's the height. So then when I put it in half into base into it, half I got it. Base is the complete base I have to take, which is a, and the height is root 3 by 2a. So it will be root 3 divided by 4a square. However,
Yes.
like if you know the formula, that's enough. Okay, I want to give slightly more. Okay, we'll solve one question on this, not more than this. Okay, calculate the area of a equilateral triangle whose height is 20. The height is 20. That is why I gave this height. So now you know the height also. Height is root 3 by 2a. Root 3 by 2a you can use and find the answer and tell me the area of a triangle. Let's see who can cover it faster.
So 230.9 centimeter.
230.9 centimeter. That's the right answer. So find height by whatever method I told. You can directly use the formula also to find it. So what is the height did you get? What is the height did you get, Nivedita? The height should be 10 root 3.
Yes, sir,
After
I
that,
couldn't unmute.
yeah, no problem. So you told it as 230.9 centimeter square. Okay, fine. Moving on to the next set of questions, which is to solve isosceles triangle. Okay, this time we have an isosceles triangle. Okay, find the area of isosceles triangle whose equal sides are 5 centimeter each and the base is 6 centimeter. Come on, you have to be fast to solve this question.
Is it
Yeah,
12 centimeter square?
it is 12 centimeter square. Okay, let's wait for others. Anyone
Yes,
who
sir.
got the answer? Anyone? Well, centimeter square is correct actually. Very good. You want to share that which method did you use to get so fast?
Sir, I drew a perpendicular through the middle. So then 5 square is equal to 3 square. 5 square minus 3 square is equal to the height square. So
Yeah.
from that
So
I
I
got
had
height as
told.
4.
Yeah, very good. That's a very good way to solve it. That's a right method. So you took test 3 directly, and then you
Yeah.
found out height, right?
Yeah, which will be
Okay.
4.
Height is 4. Correct. It comes under triplet. Very good. It comes under the perfect triplet, and then from there you can simplify it. Half into base into height. Area is half into base is base. What did you take? 3 or 6?
6.
6. I'll take 3. No, you have to take 6. If you take 3, you have to do into 2. That's it, because you're finding for 2 different triangles, right? Yeah, you can take 3 or 6, but if you're taking 3 into 2, so I'm taking it as 6 into 4, you will get the answer as 12 centimeters square. Very good. Very good. This is how you can also solve by other methods. One is s is equals to that method also. A is equals to root of s. That method also you can solve. There is like a number of methods which you can solve, right? Okay. So moving on, I am giving you one more problem of isosceles triangle. Come on, be faster to find this question. The area of isosceles triangle is 60 centimeter square and the length of the each side is equals to 13 centimeter. Find its base. Anyone who can get this one? Area is given 60 centimeter, 60 centimeter square, and they're telling angle length of its equal sides. Equal sides they're telling. This is 13 and this is 13. Take it as x or 2x and try to find it. Slightly bigger method. If I draw a perpendicular like this becomes x, and this also becomes x, and complete it becomes 2x. Anybody who got the answer? You know the area. If this x, how much is height? Like that also you can find. So it is 13 square minus x square. Answer is 169 minus x square. Height. So then put it in half into base into height. That's it. Area 60, half base is 2x. Height is root of 169 minus x square. 2 and 2 got cancelled. 60 equals x into root of 169 minus x square. How to go about it from here? Anyone who can answer this? It's just squaring both sides. Squaring both sides. If you square 60 square, it will be 36 with a double zero. This one will be x square, and this we will get rid of root. This will have x to the power of 4. So be careful while solving that. X to the power of 4 minus 144, is it? Yeah. 169 x square plus 3600 equals to 0. Splitting the middle term method, and then, or you can also tell x square is equals to a, and then find for x square, and then again find for x. Come on, waiting for the answer. What is the value of x? There are many other methods also. You can try that method as well. Find for x. There are 2 answers for x. Let me wait. We'll be solving one more question to end this chapter. Anyone for the with the answer? Yes, anyone with the answer? Taking a long time. Let me wait for 3 more minutes. Anyone with the answer? Okay. That is strange.
So I did this method, but then I couldn't split the middle term. I'm getting stuck here.
Yeah,
Yes,
what
sir,
is the
even
split?
I'm not able to split.
What you are getting?
No, sir, I did till this step, but then I'm not able to split the middle term.
Okay, fine. Like what? Like you can't even split it. Okay, fine. So we have when I multiply 3600 into 1, it will become 3600, right? X to the power of 4, right? And I have to split it to get
Sir, can you
minus.
split it in minus 184 plus 25?
Yeah, you can, but minus into plus is becoming minus, right? Here it should be plus. So that's wrong. Fine. So let us see like how to split this thing. So we have to at the end of the day get like 169. What I would do is if 169, if I see it is 13 square, right? So I would rather think in square sometimes. But if you can't do that, again you have to come with 110, something like that. So tell 6 into 6 or maybe 60 into 60. So if I do 60 into 60 also, if I add it and I am simply reaching somewhere like 120, I can't even reach 160, right? So I have to raise the number. So if I do it 100, so what is the answer? 100 into 36. So I is slightly nearby, right? 100 into 36 is 136. So I am at least trying to reach by addition, at least I'm trying to reach. So like if I do it by 120, what is the answer? Anybody who knows the answer? If I do it by 120, 3600.
30.
Yeah, it is 30, right? So now I reach 150. That should be your idea. So yet you can't reach there. So now you have to raise from 120 to tell 150. Can I reach one?
Sir, 25 and 184 work.
Yeah, 25 and 184. Correct? You are telling that one.
Yes, sir.
So how much you are getting? 25 plus 184. When you minus, you are getting 169. Correct?
Yes, sir.
But if I am having 25 and 184, that is minus 184, right? So when I multiply these two, I have to get it as plus, but I'm not getting it as plus.
Yes, sir, that's true.
So it's wrong. So it's wrong actually. So, but can you try something like 144 into 25 and see what you get? Actually, that's the answer. 144 into 25 is 3,600. And when you have minus and minus, so when you add to get the answer, x square, but you multiply, you will get plus 3,600. So it is x to the power of 4 minus 144 x square minus 25 x square. 25 was right. Good, Akshat. Like at least there one small part was right. Equals to 0. Now split it. X to the power of 2, it will be x to the power of 2 minus 144. If I take minus 25 common, it will be x square minus 144. It will be 144 itself, obviously. X square minus 144 into x square minus 25 equals to 0. So x square equals to 144. X will be equals to 12. I can also I have plus or minus, but minus won't work here. So x will be equals to 25, x square, and x will be equals to 5. So these are the two answers for x. So on depending on x, the h depends. So if you put 12, you will get it as h as 5. If you get 5, you will get h as 12. Very simple. So this will be the answer, and you can find the value of x like just by doubling it. So you'll get 24 or 10. That should be answer. Hope you got this point. So it's easy, but you have to be like sure. If you don't know 3,600, be patient. Try and get it. Slightly raise the number. You should get your answer. Okay. I hope only this part of the thing is there. The next part consists of quadrilaterals and those things, which is not the part of your syllabus, like for your exam at least. So can somebody confirm? If that is the case, I'm moving on to the next chapter.
Yes, only this is the.
Fine. So the next chapter I have, I'm moving ahead today is a very simple chapter which I can finish out very fast. That is coordinate geometry. Whichever needs the prerequisite thing, I'm just keeping it like that itself. For example, this frequency distribution, mean, median, I'm doing it together so that it has that like the connection. Perimeter does not have connection with circumference of the circle, so I'm not doing that part. So we'll do circumference maybe in the next class. So coordinate geometry is again not connected to any other part. There is no correlation at all. So I'm doing coordinate geometry. Okay. So when like if we go to coordinate geometry, so what do you mean by coordinates? Can anyone answer? What do you mean by coordinate? Okay. Coordinate is basically the x and y points of a graph. So imagine I have a graph, right? Something like this, and there is a point out here somewhere in the space. There is a point somewhere in the space. This point is called as coordinate. So here we are learning how to put these coordinates and work with these coordinates, and we'll also be trying and solving few things in that. Okay, fine. So there is independent variable. So like variable we know, right? So what is dependent and independent variable? Can anyone explain this part of the thing? This is easy. Okay, y is equals to 2x, which is dependent, which is independent. Can anyone explain?
Y is dependent on x.
Correct. Y is dependent on x, right? Y is dependent on x, so y becomes a independent variable, right? Okay, so what if I write x is equals to y by 2?
Sir, x becomes dependent.
Correct. Becomes dependent. So that we have to understand. So if I give you an equation, right? So imagine I give you an equation something like x plus y is equals to 3. This is famously known as a straight line equation. So every equation with respect to two variables, you can write it in a straight line equation. And this equation can be represented on the coordinate and on the graph sheet by using these coordinates. That is why this coordinate geometry becomes very crucial. Okay. So the first part of the chapter talks about the dependent and independent variable. So you know what is the dependent and what is independent. So I'll be giving you a question. You have to solve with the terms, like
Sir,
if
I
you read
don't
the
think we
question.
have that.
Okay. So next, what do you have in this?
Sir, we
Okay.
just
Anyways,
have like simultaneous equations and we have to solve it graphically.
that's it.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
I
fine.
think
So
so.
please finish this part of this. Anyways, I've explained it, right? So find with respect to y. This will anyways help us in finding the simultaneous equation. Okay. So find for x and y fast. Then we'll move ahead. You have it only plotting, nothing else from that, from there.
Yes, sir.
No plotting and all. You have learned these plottings and all in your previous class, is it? Okay, only simultaneous equation. So then I'm moving on to only simultaneous equation. You don't have even inclination and those things? Intercept, y-intercept, x-intercept,
No, sir.
inclination and slope. Okay. Okay, fine. So then I'll go to simultaneous equation. We'll get equations from there. That's there, not there in my textbook somehow. Okay. Okay, what's the value of x and y? Anyone?
Sir, x is 5y minus 20 by 4
Okay.
and y is 20 plus 4x by 5.
Great. So let us move on with one of the equation. I'll be giving you a equation and you have to plot it on the graph sheet. Okay. Simultaneous equation, simultaneous linear equation. We're taking an equation that should be now plotted, should be plotted on the graph. Okay. I'm taking a random thing. Okay. So this is the equation. So how to plot it? Can anyone explain? Nivedita, can you explain how to plot when the equation is given on in the coordinate geometry thing?
So I'm not sure.
Okay, so I'll explain this part so everybody can know this. So we have the first equation, that is x plus y is equals to 7. So in this we have to see, like we have to convert into dependent and undependent variable. So what I'm doing is x is equals to 7 minus y. I'm putting something like this. After this is done, what I'll do is I'll draw a table for this and I'll assign values for x and y. I'll assign values for x and y. So I like doing in a different way. So if you also want, you can also find for y. Y will be equals to 7 minus x. I'll put values for x and y. So the value I'm putting for x is 0. When I put for value of x as 0, what will I get, Nivedita? Y will be equals to 7 minus 0. What is the
7
answer?
minus 0, it's 7.
7, correct. So the first coordinate what we are getting is 0 and 7. So this 0 is called as abscissa and this 7 is called as ordinate, or this x and y axis. With respect to x, if there is a point, we call it as abscissa, 7 as ordinate. We understood, we got the first point. So Anshul, can you tell how many points do we require to draw a straight line?
Sir, we need 2 points.
2 points is enough. The answer is the 2 points is enough, but you should have a plan.
3.
What plan
Sir, we
I
need
would tell?
3.
Yeah, 2 is enough actually. However, my plan, what I would tell is, if the point is somewhere here and somewhere here, 2 points is enough. Simply join these two lines, you will get the answer. Imagine there is a situation where you have got 1 point here, like example 0 comma 7 is somewhere here and somewhere here. I will tell you don't need any extra point, simply draw a line. You can do it. But there will be some other situation, maybe this part of this thing, we might get the point somewhere here and we might get the point somewhere here. Then it becomes a difficult thing. We don't know where to draw in the next part of it. So that time go for a negative point. So that is why I would recommend to find for x is equals to 0, x is equals to 1, x is equals to minus 1. These are the ideal points. Sometimes if it is not divisible, go for x is equals to 2, x is equals to minus 2, x is equals to 3, x is equals to minus 3 and those things. Don't go for x is equals to 1.5 initially. If there is an unavoidable circumstance, then go for x is equals to 1.5 or something like that. And just make sure this y points are also not in points. Okay, y is like tell 1.25. How will you point it? Like how will you do it on the graph? Becomes very difficult, right? So come on. So I'm taking this as 0,7. I took that part of it. So next I'll put tell x is equals to 1. So what is the value, Shruti? When x is equals to 1, what is the y value? Shruti is not there. Oh, she was in the lobby. Sorry. Okay, sorry, Shruti. You were in lobby. I didn't see. Yeah, Akshat.
So
Can you tell? Can you tell when x is equals to 1? What is the answer?
Y is 6.
Yeah, x is equals to 1, y is 6. Next point, what I'm taking is x is equals to tell minus 1. If I take minus 1, what is the answer? What I'm getting? The answer is 8. Right?
Yes.
I'm getting this one. So now I think these points are enough. I have 3 points. Like I can have like n number of points I can find. These points are enough. But these points will come to this one afterwards. So we will also find it for the second equation. The second equation tells 3x minus 2y equals 11. Come on, Shruti. I want you to answer for this thing. So find a dependent and independent variable equation. So it will be 3x equals to 11 plus 2y. Anyways, I like putting for y, right? So x, right? So I'll find it for y then. So 2y is equals to 3x minus 11. Y equals to 3x minus 11 divided by 2. I'll start putting value for x and y. So x I'm putting it as 0. What will be the y answer? Y will be, Shruti, come on, answer this question. What will be y be? Y will be 0 minus 11 by 2. Answer is 5.5 minus 5.5. I don't want 5.5. I told you I don't want in 0.5. For in this situation, I can take it, but I don't want it in 0.5. So I will use some plans to get the answer. So rather, I'll not use it as 1. Sorry, 0. I'll use it as 1. If I use it as 1, 3 minus 11. 3 minus 11 is around minus 8. Not possible. I'll use 6. How much do I get if I use it as 6? I'll get it as 5. So I think I have to compromise on that part. So in this situation, I have to compromise with point situation. So I'll put it as 0. If I put it as 0, I'll get it answer as minus 5.5. I'm putting the answer as minus 5.5. You can also find for x and do it. Like it's your way. If you're doing it a different way, please go ahead and do it in your different way. No problem at all. Taking x as 1. If I take x as 1, so it will become 3 minus 11, which is minus 8. Minus 8 by 2, minus 2. Is it right?
Minus 4.
3 minus 11, which is, yeah, sorry, it is minus 4, correct. Answer is minus 4. Now I'm taking the answer, one more value as tell minus 1 for my happiness, okay? So I'm taking x as minus 1. If I take minus 1, it will become minus 15, right? Sorry, minus 1, if I take, it will become minus 14,
Minus
right?
14. Yeah.
14, it will become minus 7. Okay, that's it. I have two set of values here, one set here, one set here. I'll try to do it on the graph sheet. Okay, I think I have a graph sheet with me. I will give me 1 second. Graph paper, yes. Okay, so basically I have this graph paper ready. Okay, so draw all your points and stuff. So I'm making it very small so that I can fit it in one single sheet. If it's not visible, please don't worry about it. Please draw all your things. Like I want a, like if you do one question also, it's okay. I want perfect answer for this. Okay, so that is why I'm trying to do in this way. However, this is not taking a lot of time. That's okay. Okay, I've drawn both x and y coordinate. Once this is done, the next thing what I have to do is write x and y axis very fast. So I'm telling this as x axis, this as x dash axis, and the upper one as y axis, and the down one as y dash axis. You can try also write it as minus if you want. I'm putting this as 0. I'm slightly zooming in so that I can write all these values. So I'm writing this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So again, you have to know like how to shift it, because on the basis of these points, I'll be drawing. Okay. So yeah, here minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8. Similarly, I'll also do it for the down parts. Minus 1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, and -9. Not required more than that. Doing this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, the next step, what I do is, so now it looks like good. The next part, what I'm doing is I'm trying to plot these values. When I see what are the values, one is 0, 7. How will I plot the 0, 7? Shruti, can you help me? 0, 7. Where does it come? Where does it come? Okay, Shruti is not, I think she is not replying. So I'll go with Akshat or maybe Nivedita. Nivedita, yeah. Nivedita, little Nivedita answer this, yeah. Where does 0, 7 come, Nivedita?
So you mean like which quadrant?
Yeah, where does it come? Yeah, quadrant and where exactly it comes. X is 0,
So it's
Y is
coming
7.
on the y-axis.
Correct. It's on the y-axis. This point, I'm putting it as X and marking it as 0.7. 1,
Yeah.
1,6. 1,6 is somewhere here. So it's a linear graph. I can simply see that. Next one is -1. So somewhere here, and it is coming 8 somewhere here. So that is what. So we like it depends on how do you take it. So we have got the line. I think 3 points are like pretty much enough, but I might be like slightly wrong here and there. But anyways, like we are getting exactly the right answer, so no need to worry about it. So make sure this line passes through these X points. Okay, so always it's recommended to draw a circle also, so that if it touches no, you can consider it as a point. Done. So the first equation is done, and once your first equation is done, you have to write the equation of the line. What was the equation of the line? The equation of the line was x plus y is equals to 7. X plus y is equals to 7. Next, Akshat, I think you can help me with the second point, second line. Yeah, these are the points. Yeah, 0, 5 minus 5.5.
Again, a lie on the y-axis.
Yeah, y-axis, but on the downside, right? So it will
Yeah.
be 0, minus 5.5. I am assuming that you're not doing on your graph sheets. However, 1, minus 4, 1, minus 4, 1, minus 4. Where does it come?
So in like in the quadrant right of where you wrote.
Correct. So it's a fourth quadrant, right? So
Okay.
1, minus 4. Next, minus 1, 7. So minus 1, 7.
Third quadrant.
Sorry, it's minus 7. Minus 7. Yeah. So minus 1, minus 7, it's somewhere here, right? So minus 1,
Yeah.
minus 7. Now, once this is done, what we have to do, we have to again draw the line joining all these three things. So I will make few things which is required. I'm writing a 0 like or a point kind of. And I have to join these things. Like this might be like slightly wrong, but because this is not a perfect graph sheet, what I've used a perfect graph sheet, but the calculation might be here and there. Yeah. So once you find the answer, like what's the answer is? What is
Sir,
the answer
actually, I
is?
did it on my graph sheet.
Great, very good. What did you get the answer as?
Sir, 5 and 2.
Yeah. So this one should come somewhere. Like I think, like where did I go wrong exactly? Yeah, this line drawing, I think I went wrong. It should have been like this. Again, I have drawn it like slightly wrong, but anyways, you got the point, right? It should meet somewhere at 5, 2, and that point should match exactly. Once everything is done, next thing what you have to concentrate on is writing scale. If you don't write scale, you're gonna lose marks. So you can write x-axis, y-axis. So x-axis 1 unit equals to 1 centimeter. Y-axis 1 unit equals to 1 centimeter. Okay, so this is the thing. So few things to remember to draw this to get these points very fast. Next one is to get both the points. Secondly, get as much as right points. Don't do mistakes, something like getting it in one direction itself. Next one is try to plot it, write all the axes x and y. Then finally you have to write the scale, which is x-axis is equals to 1 centimeter is equal to 1 meter. Okay, Okay, then Anshul, is there any other complicated questions in this?
No,
Which
sir. This was
you
pretty much it.
pretty much it. Okay, fine then. So this is the thing with respect to coordinate geometry. Okay, so that's it. Maybe that what we have for today. So in the next class, which is tomorrow, I think we have to do few other things. That is frequency distribution, mean median of group data, and frequency polygon, and perimeter area. Okay, that we did. Circumference of the circle. Okay, circumference of the circle, and we have to do volume surface area.
Sir, we have distance formula also.
In which it is
Distance formula.
like does it come under this one, or it's an extra one chapter? Is it
Sir, it's an extra exercise, I think.
okay? That's a 22nd chapter or 22nd,
Sir, let me
21st?
check 1 second.
Because which whatever you shared, it was not there. I'm seeing whatever you shared, and I'm telling actually.
Sir, because in our term exam we had a 3-mark question on distance formula.
Yeah. Anyways, we have discussed the distance formula, right? How to get it. We have in the one part yesterday we used distance formula.
Sir, it's
Somewhere.
included under coordinate geometry.
Okay, fine then. So then we'll finish that as well. Okay. So what is distance formula is equals to root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. See, basically there is a conflict between your textbook and Selena. Selena has a different way. So I have the literal edition of 2022, but these things are not like clubbed like this. Now, how to find the distance formula? Like example, we have two things, right? We have one point here and tell one more point somewhere here. So we have to find the literal distance between these 2 points. Right? If it's not visible, I'll draw it slightly bigger. We have to find the distance between these 2 points. So to find the physical distance, the literal physical distance, which is d, I have to use this formula. I'm calling this point as tell x1, y1, and this point as x2, y2. Fine. So that when we use these things, then the distance would be equals to x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Now in this case, I think you can take the same situation where x1 comma y1 is equals to minus 1 comma minus 7. Take the same situation. x2 comma y2 is equals to tell 5 comma 2. Please take same situation and find it. And tell me the answer for distance formula. Yeah, Anshul, is there any other complicated questions in distance formula?
Sir, we at the max we have like find prove that this is a they give us point A is this, point B is this, point C is this, prove
See
that
as
this
this
is a
and prove it is
equilateral
on the
triangle
same
or
line. Yeah.
yes.
Equilateral also you have. Okay.
Yes, sir, equilateral, right angle,
Yeah,
those
yeah,
kind
I'll
of.
explain. Okay, so we know what is y2. So x2 is 5 minus x1 is minus of minus 1 the whole square. If you write this one properly, I think you can easily get the answer. So root of 5 plus 1 the whole square plus 2 plus 7 the whole square. The answer is root of 6 square plus 9 square. The 6 square is 36 plus 81, root of 36 plus 81. 36 plus 81 is around 117. Yeah, 117, which is under root. If I calculate, the answer is around 11 point something. If I have to really calculate, you can leave it at this point itself. So from here to here, it is 11 centimeters, the physical distance. Now coming on to the questions of equilateral triangle, which Anshul told. They will give you 3 points. Okay, tell x1 comma y1. We'll also take an example x2 comma y2, x3 comma y3. They'll give you 3 points and they'll tell where these 3 points lie. They might tell or they might not tell. Okay, but they might tell this is A, this is B, this is C. So you know it is continuous. So this point, something like this. Yeah. So now you have to literally find the physical distance. How? X2 minus y1, you know the overall drill. So tell this is the point A, this is point B, and this is point C. X1 comma y1, x2 comma y2, x3 comma y3. You'll use the same thing. You'll find the answer for A, B, C. A, B, B, C, C, D. You will find the physical values. If all the values are same, like tell 6, 6, 6, then you will tell it as an equilateral triangle. Pretty much simple. No difference, no complications, but you have to do it 3 times. So the marks also will increase, like 3 to 4 marks it would be. Coming on to right angle triangle, it's very simple again. You will be finding the distance formula of this, tell D1, the D2 and D3, and then see if this somehow satisfies the Pythagoras theorem. If it somehow satisfies the Pythagoras theorem. If it satisfies, you will tell it's a right angle. If it doesn't satisfy, you'll tell it's not a right angle. Pretty much simple, nothing much different. Now the point is, which one to take, sir? Like hypotenuse, which one to take as hypotenuse? Take the largest value as hypotenuse. Take the largest value as hypotenuse and see if it's possible. Example, one of the question we saw it today, 5, 4, 3. If you have 5 will be the hypotenuse. So 5 square is equals to 4 square plus 3 square. Yes, it's a right angle triangle. Done. The next question they can ask is, they'll give you 3 points and they'll ask, does it lie on the same line? So I think they can ask that one. So I don't think that is there actually, because for that you have to see the parallel thing
No,
and
sir,
stuff.
we don't have that.
That is not there. Yeah, that is not there. So that comes in your next class, right? So that's the major thing what we have for today. So I think this is enough for today. So we will meet in tomorrow's class. Most probably I will be trying to trying to clear all the chapters tomorrow. That is like frequency distribution, mean, median, and ungrouped data, so circumference and area. So this in volume, surface of solids. Yeah, I think we'll do that part, so that we are at least done with the formula part of it. So I want you to learn all the formulas of cuboid, cube, cuboid, and is there any other thing after that? Cube, cuboid. You have sphere also.
No, sir, I
No,
think
sir.
that's it.
Cross section you have.
Uh, yeah, I think, yeah, we do. Like pipe, right?
Yeah, pipe cross section and those stuff.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want you to study all these formulas and come tomorrow so that we can be faster. Maybe you might know this right now itself, but however, learn all these formulas and come so that it will be like still more easier to finish things. And yeah, that will like we hardly will take like 15 to 20 minutes to finish volume and surface. In circumference and the area of the circle also, I don't think there is a lot of things like we can finish it faster. And frequency distribution and mean and median, like it's very fast, like mean, median, what all things are. Like we will be doing it for ungrouped data. It is only for ungrouped data, and you have it. You also have a polygon, frequency polygon. So that anyways we will be doing it in the next class. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you. I want anyone to stay back and confirm few things for tomorrow's class. I think Anshul or Akshat or anybody who's like you can volunteer and stay back. Yeah. And confirm things for
Yes,
tomorrow,
that's
so
fine.
that yeah, Anshul, you please stay back. Yeah, thank you everybody. So we'll meet in the next class, which is tomorrow. Yeah.